Welcome back, everybody. The Damariscotta Pumpkinfest kicks off tomorrow, and lots of fun in store each and every year, including this year, from giant pumpkin carving to pumpkin boat building, a pumpkin drop, and so much more. They got it all.
Then, of course, it's the Pumpkin Regatta on Monday, and of course, a record-breaking pumpkin. We have Todd Sandstrom and Lisa Conway from the Pumpkin Fest here with us now to share much more about the weekend. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning. It's great to be here.
Yes, love to have you here. So could we start by talking about a little history behind the Pumpkin Fest and this whole event and what it means for the community?
I'll let you take that.
Sure. The Pumpkin Fest was started about 18 years ago. It is intended to celebrate fall and agriculture and to bring people to Damariscotta during the leaf season and to be visiting our storefronts. It all kind of started with the regatta and the desire to build boats that were big enough, pumpkins that were big enough to fit people inside of them and go on the river.
The festival comes just a few months after the schooner landing fire in Damariscotta. We've been covering that right here on CBS 13 and Fox 23. How important do you believe this, especially community events like this one, to help people heal maybe and have them have some fun or something?
I think for the community, it's really one of those events that really is, like Lisa was saying, it's that last end of season event where you get a different harmony that comes into the community. And like you said, it's a great time for the community to come out and help them at this time to heal and learn to move forward. And how does the community as a whole do that?
You recently had a very exciting pumpkin weigh-off last weekend. Our very own Charlie Lopresti setting a state record. Tell us more about that and how exciting that was.
It was super exciting. We kind of had an idea that it was going to be the new state record. Definitely a stressful moment because this was definitely the largest pumpkin that we've ever moved. And so trying to logistically think that through, what was the capacity of the equipment, how are we going to get it to the scale, that type of stuff. It was a great moment for the Maine Pumpkin Growers Association and for us as Damariscotta Pumpkin Fest to be part of that.
Talk about the work that goes into it. I've seen Charlie try to move these things before. It's even harder than moving a grand,
Look at that,
grand piano,
It
right?
is,
I mean,
yeah.
Forklifts and front loaders. I mean,
we tried to originally move it with one piece of equipment, and the forks weren't big enough. We then tried to move it with another piece of equipment. The forks were bigger, but it couldn't lift it. So we ended up actually having Charlie position his trailer right by the scale so we could lift it with a lifting ring, pull his trailer out, and then slowly bring it in and put it in place.
Oh my goodness.
So,
that's delicate.
yeah,
That's like surgical work right there.
It's definitely one of those stressful
Yes.
moments that you kind of hold your breath because, you know, Charlie will sit there and say, well, it's just a pumpkin. But it's a new state record. There's a lot of love and compassion and care that goes into the growing of these. So I didn't want to be the one.
Exactly. It's so true.
Because when you weigh it for the state record or a world record, it can't be in pieces.
Correct. Exactly.
Right. Yeah. And so obviously people can come see Charlie's record pumpkin this weekend. What else can people expect if they come out? You have got your great pumpkin drop as well. There's so much to see.
All sorts of things. We have pumpkin artists beginning their work tomorrow morning on Main Street. So on Friday and Saturday morning, we'll have about 72 street art pumpkins being worked on. And then we have a parade on Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock. The hay wagon with Charlie's record-breaking pumpkin will be rolled through town as part of the parade. We have the drop, we have the regatta on Monday morning at 9.
Yeah, we're seeing some video of the drop, it looks like. That looks like a lot of fun, a big crowd too.
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those crowd pleasers, mass destruction of something.
I mean, I was laughing because I know some of these other county fairs, they have demolition derbies with cars. You guys have a demolition derby with pumpkins, basically.
Right. This, you know, during the regatta, it's one of those things where you got to go out, you got to go around a buoy, and you know the commentators will be, you know, this when we start to do a little bumping and grinding, and we start to hit each other as you get multiple pumpkins trying to pass that buoy at the same time.
And that's for the regatta, correct? So
yeah,
that's on Monday. So
Yep.
yeah, tell us more just about, I mean, look at these images. I mean, so many people come out for this, and everyone's like in costume and stuff. They really like lean into it.
Yeah, it's great.
That's Todd.
That is me. Yeah.
Great.
So it's a really great fun event. And it's really, again, it's about community, and it's the tie-in with agriculture, community involvement, and everything. There's so many tie-ins. It's a great event.
How often do one of those pumpkins sink? while they're out there
So
floating
they don't
around?
actually fully sink.
But people fall out of
Yeah,
the maybe.
they'll become water level, and then we
Yeah.
got to billage them out and clean them out.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
And the water's still pretty cold, too.
It's cold.
It's
Yeah.
cool.
Is this the only pumpkin regatta that you know of?
No.
There's a
no.
bunch. This is a
Yeah,
thing that other
it's a
people do
thing.
too. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Oh,
Well,
man, you can smash pumpkins, you can sink in a pumpkin, you can eat pumpkins.
can
Let's
sail
talk
in a
about the
pumpkin.
food real quick there.
There's a whole entire like downtown we take and make into a whole food area.
Awesome.
It's really and the restaurants and all the businesses are involved. It's a great weekend. It really is, and the weather looks great.
it does. It does. So where can people learn more about the weekend? Do they need to know anything about tickets? They can probably find a schedule though on your website.
We have a website, we have an app. Both of those are great resources. Once people are in town, we have a trifold that has the full schedule in it that's readily available around at local businesses. And Lincoln County News did a supplement on Pumpkin Fest with articles about all of the events.
All right.
that sounds
Are you
great.
going to be on the regatta on Monday this year?
Yeah, I'm co-chairing it, and
Okay.
we'll probably be in it as
Participating
well.
too? All right.
Somehow,
Okay,
I'll make it
well,
work.
Good luck. Yes.
And
very
everybody goes at once in
exciting.
this, right?
We have a couple different heats.
Yeah.
Yep. And so it will be a good thing.
Knock
gonna
each
be
other
great.
over,
Yep.
get position. Oh, yeah. it's
Thank
good.
you so much again. This is going to be a lot of fun.
I can't decide which event you want to go watch.
Exactly. Go for all of them.
Go
then.
for all of them. There you
After
go.
the break, we'll be.